In this lesson, we'll create a metal piece and complete the back end of our car. Alright, so this is the piece that we want to build in this lesson. It's a pretty simple piece. It looks like kind of two half boxes here, kind of connected with one kind of plane right here. So let's just concentrate on everything over here from this side of the grid. Okay, so let's start out with this guy. I'm just going to create a polygon cube and kind of move it into position here. Scale it down a bit. Let's turn on our X-ray here. Alright, so I'm just going to scale this and kind of move it into position of the top piece right here. Kind of scale that. Just like so. Alright, now we need some resolution to pull these side pieces down. So we can go ahead and add those in our creation node over here in the channel box here. So let's see, I'm going to add two subdivisions right there. You can see it's added those two, and now I'm going to just pop those right over here to give us some geometry to pull down. And now I'm just going to grab these two and extrude them. And I'll just extrude them straight down. Okay, so we've got our base here. Let's go ahead and scale that and move it kind of a little bit better into position. Right there. And it looks like we'll have to move it down just a little bit. Alright. And now we just need to pull this piece over right here. We'll move it up just to reference our image here. But it looks like we just need to add a line right here and right here. And then I'm just going to grab those faces and extrude them straight over. And pop that, holding down my X key, I'm going to pop that right to the grid. And then I'll just delete those faces. Alright, so we've got our base geometry for this one side figured out. Move it down just a little bit. Now, if we want to leave this poly, we can. I'd like to sub-D it, so I'm going to go ahead here, start looking at where I need to add lines. I know I need to add one right here and right here to keep that nice and tight. I need one down here to hold that edge. Also right here and along this side. Now you don't have to be as concerned on this kind of geometry when adding these lines, because you see we've got completely straight lines here. So any kind of resolution that you add is not going to affect any kind of curvature that we've created or anything like that. So in a way it's a lot easier to do that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm just continuing. I want these to be nice and tight, so add two right there. Same thing right here. And I don't think I have any on the side here. It's like that. And let's go ahead and check that out and see. It should be pretty much the same. It's going to just kind of fix those edges. Okay, we're not too concerned about the ones on the back. The front looks like this edge is a little bit soft. Alright, looks like I don't have an edge right there, so we'll add one right along there. And that should be good to go. Now, let's go ahead and just make sure it works. Alright, now we have to do, we've got that side, now what we have to do is go ahead and mirror that. So just mirror it right over to the other side. Delete that history, and let's combine that and see how it looks. And if we need to, we can scale it in a bit. Let me center my pivot first. If you need to manipulate this to match your actual car that you're building, go ahead and just either scale that or manipulate that a little bit. And one thing I might want to do is, I think I want these to kind of go right up into the car, so I'm going to just grab these points right along the bottom here. just on the bottom, and pull those back and kind of up into our body. Okay, so that's going to be the piece that we are left with right there at the bottom. And so the back end is almost completed. We've got a couple of kind of fins that we need to go in and add. And actually that's what we're going to do in the next lesson. We're actually going to go in here, start adding these fins on the side. We take a look at the side view here. I can turn my isolate off. You can see we've got some fins right here. There's actually some fins down here. And all these little kind of scoops that we've created, we're going to be putting fins, and that's really going to help give this car an aggressive look and really kind of complete the look of the car. Okay, so we're going to start in the next lesson going in and doing that sort of detail adding work.